former member of parliament, casting aspersions on the institution of parliament without providing evidence, action must be taken on him. Because one, there are a number of things that parliament can do. He's entitled to what you call an after-service pension. He should be denied the pension if he does not substantiate his claims on corruption and on who. He must also appear before the Powers and Privileges Committee in whatever form. He must appear, he must provide a statement to that committee so that the individuals he feels or he knows they are corrupt, an action will be taken on them. And that's procedure. Actually, a member of the public can petition the Powers and Privileges Committee. If anybody is offended, is coerced by a member of parliament, that is the place you should revert to. Having said that, why I say the president is a hypocrite, and there is nothing serious about him fighting corruption, and I will still tell the member of parliament for Kacheliba, he belongs to the KPU party, you rather stick to your political party because I think you had an agenda. This president, while they were serving together with Uhuru Kenyatta, they sacked 4 ministers. Charity Ngilu, Kaloki. They sacked Felix Kosgei. They sacked Chirchir. None of those people were taken to court. Mm-hmm. They were not prosecuted for any crime. A few years ago. The same president is telling you there are people who are corrupt. He's trying to sanitize himself because this administration has been found culpable of several issues of corruption. Number one, edible oil. The Auditor General noted that there was edible oil that was brought to this country that could not be consumed. Number two, the issue of siphoning of the e-citizen money. Direct, linked to several accounts of individuals. All those factors, what the president wants is diversionary. He wants to divert us to think about another institution.
Yet the president needs parliament to pass very key pieces of legislation.
Onesmus Ngongoyo, the member of parliament for Kajiado North, has strongly criticized the President William Ruto'S handling of corruption claims within government. Speaking during a live interview, Onesmus accused the president of trying to divert attention from scandals that have rocked his administration. He pointed to a case involving edible oil supply and the e-citizen payment system, which he claimed had been used to channel funds into private accounts. For him, the recent rhetoric from the president about fighting corruption is less about reforms and more about cleansing his image. Onesmus argued that the country is being treated to a political show rather than genuine efforts to deal with corruption. He believed that by pointing fingers at Parliament, the president is attempting to shift the blame away from the executive, which he viewed as the main source of graft. In his view, corruption thrives because of powerful network within government offices, not simply because of individual lawmakers. He said that the president's statements are designed to make him appear as a reform at a time when trust in the government is weakening. The Kajiado North MP went further by accusing the president of directly influencing parliamentary decisions through bribery. He claimed that MP were given incentive and pressured into supporting the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. According to him, the executive used its financial muscle and political influence to secure the numbers needed for Gachagua's removal. He said that such tactics not only undermine Parliament's independence but also expose how corruption is used as a political weapon. For Onesmus, this action explains why many MPs are angry with the executive. He said lawmakers feel insulted by being labeled corrupt when the very system that enables corruption is controlled by presidency. In his explanation, MPs are often blamed publicly, while the real flow of money and deals originates from within the executive branch. He believes the accusations from Statehouse are selective and unfair, designed to weaken Parliament while strengthening the president's control. The MP also questioned why President had not provided names of the alleged corrupt legislators. He said that if the president is truly serious about fighting corruption, He should reveal the individual involved and allow the law to make its course. Without this, Onesmus believes the claim remain a political tactic meant to distract Kenyans from scandals facing the executive. In his view, pointing at Parliament without concrete evidence is simply an attempt to mislead the public into believing that corruption is only the legislative problem. Onesmus' comments reflect a broader frustration within Parliament over the strained relationship between the two arms of government. Many MPs have previously complained about being silent in decision-making, with executive accused of controlling the House through intimidation and manipulation. The impeachment of Kashagwa, which sharply divided the political class, has become the key example used by lawmakers to highlight how the presidency interfere in parliamentary processes. For Onesmus, this episode shows how corruption is not just about stolen money, but also about the misuse of power for political gain.
That is the prudent thing to do. Likewise, when we say, for instance, there are issues in government, we raise the specific issues. There is siphoning of money in the e-citizen, and we mention where it is. It is going to this company. That is the right way to do things, because if you allege anything, prove, single out, let it be known who's committing the crime. Number two, the president is a hypocrite. Number one, he's the party leader of the UDA party. He has a disciplinary committee within his party. Majority of the members of parliament in all committees come from his political party. What has he done as the party leader for UDA? Because I would expect, if your members are practicing corruption within parliament, and here you are the consumer of raw intelligence, he should withdraw them from committees. It has happened before. Ababu Namwamba was withdrawn from the Public Accounts Committee by his political party. Kagongo Bowen in the last parliament was withdrawn by his party from a committee. If the president is genuine, he has a disciplinary committee within his political party. So what he should have done first, instead of the hypocrisy of mentioning members of parliament in general, he should have singled out members, even if it is that Public Accounts Committee which he mentioned, that there is a committee.
Isn't this, therefore, an opportunity for Parliament to introspect and take a look at what is happening instead of just projecting anger and disapproval at some of the pronouncements by the President?
But also, the consumer of raw intelligence must behave more professional and more practical than the talking. Remember, this is somebody who's accused of more of talking than performing.
All right.
In his many other engagements. And I want to say that the issue of the political party that has the majority in all committees is the UDA party. Then he should also say, well, that members of his political party are corrupt.
All right.
That is something he should come out very clear. Because Lotte belongs to a political party, not UDA. Mm-hmm. But his political party has the majority in all committees. So it is UDA that plays the biggest role in all committees of parliament.
All right.
And even in the leadership. He should also mention that Kimani Ichung'wa and probably Osoro are not able to handle members of parliament because the members of parliament are too corrupt.
Are you saying that the president is not genuine?
He's not genuine at all.
Banak, Lotte, do you agree that the president is not genuine, genuinely trying to fight corruption? We've seen him form even a multi-agency team to pursue this.